Oh shit. We got a dope theme in this chapter. Oh my god. Anyway, we start off with God acting weird. Now, Joe is she said this can't be. So you already know what's going on. It looks as if God is being cooked. Anyway, God just went all lick a tongue on everybody. I mean, just start snatching shit. I mean, ate the flame, that dome that Stargent was using to cook the motherfucker. He ate that. Monsters, I mean, animals all around him. It shot his tongue out, ate every goddamn thing. I mean, this dude has a tongue made for women, right? He shot it across the world. It went all the way around and reached his back. And it's some way it's sticky or something like that, because it almost peeled a piece of itself off. When it touched his back, a piece of itself almost peeled off. That's how strong that tongue is. But it went around the planet, right? And as it's coming back, it's snatching stuff. I mean, it is snatching. I don't know. I think when they showed this tongue pulling off the back, I think they're showing that it's sticky. Something on it is sticky as hell. It's like gorilla glue. It's worse than super glue, gorilla glue, all that combined. Probably is. Oh, it's Urkel glue. That's what it really is. It's the Urkel glue. Remember that? Steve Urkel made that glue was just like super strong. That's what that is. Now, one good thing is if you're a human and you got eaten, you're pretty much fucking done. But you were dead already. Imagine a tongue that goes around the world within a second and comes back within a second. If it catch you and whips you that quick, you're dead. Your body can't speed up and slow down that quick. So you got caught up, boom. Next thing you know, you're around the other end of the planet. Your brain got smushed to the back of your head or to the front, whatever direction. And it's this flat. That's how flat your brain would be if you got pulled in and then you stopped, like you got sucked inside of him. You're dead before you even make it into his mouth. You're dead. So that's good for the people that got caught up in that. But anyway, it started going in all directions. I mean, this thing snatching. So we just start going all the way around. Now, anyway, I kind of messed up in my live reaction. I'm thinking Zebra was talking to Utake, but he wasn't. I mean, he was talking to Toriko, but he wasn't. He was talking to Utake. That's what he was talking to. He was talking to Utake, I think his name is, using the sound bullet, letting them know how to cook it, right? Now, this confirms what I was thinking before. I thought Komatsu was cooking them from the inside. Now, Joa says that it looks like God is being cooked. Utake ain't cooking them. He's still outside doing nothing. Well, trying to cook them. So that tells me right there, he's not cooking them. Anyway, 3 of the 4 heavenly kings jumped on Joa's ass. First came Sunny, put that heat on his ass, and he says, I don't have time to play with you. And Joa says, well, I ain't got time either. So basically they did the whole rush hour thing. He said, I ain't no punk bitch. And Joa said, well, I ain't no punk bitch either. So she summoned 3 of those chefs, those big gourmet heavenly king chefs, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce their names. They got the weird names. It was from the cooking festivals. They got the long ass hats, like this damn long. It's longer than those hats those Imperial guards wear. The guards that I think they're in the UK or whatever, they guard the queen or something like that, and they got the long ass, their hats longer than that. Anyway, the reason why it took me so long to get to this review, because I was doing research for this review. Now, Sunny summoned Tommy Rod. I didn't realize this when I first did the reaction. As you can see, in Sunny's hair, Tommy Rod's face is right there in it. I don't know how I didn't see it, and it spit him out. I seen him get spit out, but I didn't see the face at first. So it's materialized Tommy Rod from the hair. So I went back in the chapters and I seen that Tommy Rod was fighting Sunny, right? and his arm was missing. He said my arm was eaten by that hair, right? We can see his arm is back now, right? And then when he finished them, he cloaked them in his hair and he disappeared, right? He ate them with his hair. So to me, there's only two options, and it doesn't seem like it's some type of retcon or anything like that. The way we've seen it back in the what you call it, the gourmet contest. I can't remember what it was called, but when he wrapped them in his hair, either he did eat them, but he can reassemble them the same way Don Slime reassembled Ichiru's body, and he could reassemble them, or his hair can basically seal said person. So it's one of those two options. We don't know exactly what just yet, but it just was one of his abilities that he never revealed yet. And it seemed from what I looked at in the older chapters, it was already set up to do that. So that's what I'm seeing right here. It doesn't look too bad. It makes sense. So then Coco, he says, I got to go get my boys too. And he spits out this poison that had 100% dependency, right? So basically, Coco's a street pharmacist. He was whipping the yams, whipping and flipping the yams, right? And Grinpatch showed up. Now, I watched read the older chapters again. I went through about 30 chapters, literally. I'm not even joking. Skimmed through them and then read some of them and whatnot, just to try to make sure I had everything right. Grinpatch didn't die. What happened to Sour Patch was when he was fighting Coco and he came up out that hole with no explanation and whatnot, Coco had poisoned him. Basically, he gave him some good dope. The dope was so good, man, he had to come back. Anyway, he's basically an addict. That's what it is now. He got 100% dependency. So Cabbage Patch is an addict now. So when he spit out that poison, Cabbage Patch wasn't hidden inside the poison or anything, wasn't materialized, nothing. Cabbage Patch has already been around. So when that poison got spit out, as soon as Sour Patch smelled that poison, he jumped on it. So that's how that worked. He just ran in. As soon as he heard it, that dope out, somebody got that dope out. That's what happened. So who got that dope? Where that dope at? He's an addict. So that's what happened. He came in, I think he probably ate whatever was on the floor that Coco spit out, and he's there. So Starjin and Grinpatch were already together. So now basically he's just being reunited with Tommy Ride. So that's how that works. Seemed feasible. The only problem I got with it is, damn, Grinpatch showed up pretty quick. What, he's been sitting in the background waiting for him to spit out this poison? He's been waiting. He said, yo, I need a re-up. He said, I need it. Give me a 20, give me a dub. I need a $20 bag, man. So I don't know how Grinpatch got there. That's the only problem I got with that. Was Grinpatch waiting this whole time? Like, where was he waiting? And how he get there that fast? Was he on the other side of the world? How he get there that fast? That's the only problem I got with it. He was able to detect it. Because look, later on in a couple different panels, Grinpatch said, yo, I need that dope. That's what he told Tommy Ride. Tommy Ride's like, yo, what's been going on, Sour Patch? And he says, yo, I need that dope. So where's it at? He said, he need a syringe to put it in so he can inject it. He said, eating it ain't enough. I got to put it directly into my bloodstream. $100,000 in cash injected directly into the bloodstream to give her the AIDS. Anyway, Starjin, he goes to work on the three chefs, and it looks like Tommy Ride and Grinpatch is going to help him out. So there you go, the family reunion. Anyway, Joa sees Utake getting ready to try to prepare God, and he's not having that shit. So he throws his damn blade attack. Sunny's able to deflect some of it, but not all of it. So that tells you Joe is pretty strong. And he gets hit by a mold spear, and then Zebra goes in with some sound cutter attacks. They was able to get some off. They was able to get some of the attacks off. The main damage was the mold spear, but the fungus that he got is able to neutralize the mold spear. So that tells you how strong that fungus is. It ain't no joke. Then it looks like Zebra, Coco, and Sunny went full, or at least as full as possible, demon as they could go. You know, I'm not exactly sure whether it's just them. You know how sometimes they just show the demon, but it's really not them changing. I think they really did transform. But anyway, they beasts right now. Next, we got Keisha. He's on the ground. Look like he got laid out by Toriko. And I'm like, damn, don't tell me they off screen this shit. That don't make no sense. So Toriko basically threw a couple punches and dropped him, right? And Acacia says, oh, I thought I was supposed to be the Bashokio god. Turns out I was wrong. It was you, Toriko. And Toriko grabs him by his brand new polo collar, by the collar of his brand new polo, the real polo, not this George polo from Walmart, the polo with the real horse on it, with the guy playing polo on it. Grabbed him by that, went to throw a punch at him, right? Right before he landed it, Neo pops out. Was getting ready to eat his hand just like Jiro. What happened was he faked it. He faked it to make it. He wanted Toriko to get his hopes up, so that way when he finally flip it on him, he gets scared, and that'll make him taste better when he eats him. And we also see Acacia and Neo together. So Acacia and Neo are like they're both there in the same body at the same time. Like you see the head, then you see Neo in the stomach, and then Acacia at the top with his head, right? I'm thinking Acacia really did turn quote unquote evil, because I mean this anime is about eating food. So if you're in the mind state that you're just trying to eat, are you really evil? I'm thinking that Neo corrupted his head. He got him thinking, yo, it's just this is just about eating, man. It's about food, about getting stronger, about eating. That's it. So if in his mind he thinks, oh, I'm just eating, then is he really evil? I don't think so. You know, so I'm thinking he got corrupted by Neo, because they're both there at the same time. You know, and there was a point where we did see them both there at one point in time, but we wasn't sure about what was going on with him. I still need to see more of the backstory. This chapter, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 5 out of 5. It was kind of weird when I first seen Acacia laying there. I was like, what the fuck? Don't tell me he got beat. Turns out he didn't. But we do know that Kamatsu's cooking God from the inside. So we finally gonna get to some shit. Also, I can't wait to see whether when the 8 Kings get involved. They're supposed to be getting involved, right? They better come in and help save Toriko, because Toriko's about to get dropped. He's getting ready to get dropped real quick. Okay, that was one of the most intense hype chapters I've read. Okay, is it me or Tommy Rod looked like a kid? He always did look like a kid. He changed his forms though. Okay, Mean, I'm mad. The J-Room made me purchase the Toriko volumes in 2014 when they were comparing to One Piece, and I fucked up by not reading them that year. And now, he said now, and now E, and now C. Okay, so you should have read it back then. I guess so. You messed up. Okay, now the same people say it's shit. This is fucked up, man. Should I still read this? Yeah. The people that saying this shit are biased. The people that saying that because it got a couple homosexual moments. Well, pseudo homosexual moments. Not, you don't see men having sex or women having sex together, but it's kind of weird. It's some gay implications in there, but who cares? That's them being homophobic. I don't care. Okay, I thought Coco ate Grim Patch. No, he didn't. I went through all the chapters. That's what took me so long to get this review. I went through every. That's the regular Grim Patch. Tommy Rod was the one who got eaten by Sunny, but Sunny's power is either he can rematerialize what he ate, or he really just sealed them in his hair. One of the two. Okay, that's not Sunny. What you mean that's not Sunny? Toriko's scared. Yeah, he should be scared. And what do you mean that's not Sunny? Okay, what happens when the black and blue demon comes out? I don't know. He better call on Blue right now, baby, because Acacia about to drop him. You think Toriko going to eat Acacia and Neo? It's gonna be kind of nasty, but he probably tastes good as a motherfucker. I don't know. I'm not sure. He said that he wants to eat with everybody, right? I'm guessing he wants to eat with Acacia too, because he doesn't know everything about Acacia, but he does know Acacia, raised his dad. So maybe he thinks, okay, well, Acacia was just eating. That's all he was doing. That's like if a lion kills and eats everything in his path, is it evil? No, I don't think so. So I'm thinking that's how Neo got to Acacia. He's like, yo, we just eat. That's what it is. And then he probably revealed something to him that he got to get to. Like, the only way you're going to be able to cure yourself is if you eat this certain thing. Neo might be trying to eat the gourmet demon king or whatever. That might be his main goal. I don't know. He might be building up to eat that. And Acacia's like, yo, we got to get that. Once we get that, we cool. I don't know. Maybe that's the case. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke. You got the power to change that. Peace. Anyway, the links to all that good shit is in the description box. Or to some good shit.